How did the idea of the shift come about?
It was like a Thursday night, like 9:30. I'm in the bed and I'm watching Martin. And Word on the Street comes on. And I just had this like revelation, and like I felt it in my heart that I knew from the time that I was a kid, from the time that I ever went to school, that I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be in front of the camera. I wanted to have my own talk show. And from Word on the Street, that 90s talk show is something we kind of lost with all the technology that we have in modern time. So from there, it started off as this idea for a YouTube series, just to do it for fun. And then an opportunity presented itself to actually work out of an actual studio. So we ended up linking with Reddit Rob, shout out to Rob, and working at the Apollo Media Center getting our certificates to be producers. So camp ends this week.
Darius, stop.
We got a couple weeks before the school year starts, right? Does anybody like Six Flags?
No. Oh,
yes. Yes.
All right,
I
so
almost forgot what Six Flags was.
everybody,
No.
there
Really?
you go. Stay against,
Oh.
remember I said stay against that wall.
No.
Good.
There you go, my friend.
Hey. 6, 8,
There you go, my friend.
Eight.
I have a family of like 7.
Wait, what is I've been wanting to go all
Go, my
year.
friend.
Six Flags is basically Darren Lake. Wait, right?
Wait, this is one per person? One per person? Thank you.
Yes, one per person.
Bro,
I gotta wait for these tickets to go to Darien Lake.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wait,
oh my god.
Wait, yes, I don't have to pay.
Yes, sir. All right. So, to close everything off, everybody get against the wall, please. Against the wall.
I got you.
So, on the count of 3, we're gonna say our speech. Remember?
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
What you want to stand for, you don't need to compete.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. 1, 2, bow. 1, 2, bow. 1, 2, bow. 1, 2, bow. 1, 2, bow.
No,
1, 2, bow. Let's get it. Shift up. Everybody in this room to stand up with me. Everybody stand up. If you're standing next to somebody, give them a hug. Give them a hug. And what you're going to say to this person is thank you for being you.
Thank you for being you.
All right? Get everybody up and moving a little bit. It's early in the day. So, that's really all I have to say today. I want to thank the administrators and the opportunity to come and speak. I hope that you guys understand and appreciate the fact that gratitude is just as important as the 5 goals that we talked about. You have to set out goals and you have to achieve them. One of your goals was to finish this school year out. Next your goal is to go to high school. Your goal might be to be on a team. Your goal might be to be on a club. Your goal might be to start a club. The only thing that's going to hold you back from doing that is yourself. You've got people that love you, people that care about you, people that support you. Make sure that you appreciate them as much as you can. Make sure that you understand that a lot of people don't have these opportunities. It's a beautiful thing to see from an international standpoint. To give a background on myself, my father is from DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. I saw a few people holding up those signs and holding up the flag. So it's a beautiful thing to be in Buffalo, New York, a place that's really turning into even more of a melting pot, giving an opportunity for foreign and international students, families to be accepted and understand what the true American dream is. So that's all I have to say. It's a few amazing words from Sir Aimézing. Thank you all. Congratulations again to the students. Congratulations to the families and the faculty. And you guys have a blessed day. Thank you. Thank you again to my volunteers as well. Alrighty. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Mr. Aimézing. Sir Aimézing. And I take that hug now. Thank you. All right, Mr. Mugandi.
The reason why I thought Brother Bell was the perfect person to speak is because he did raise over $250,000 to put that statue up for Dr. King. He is a Buffalo legend, if you ask me, because he's somebody that's been out here working within the community and trying to make change. And the point of us all being here today is to hear from our youth. You got to know where you're from to know where you're going. So that's why we started things off. We now are going to hear from some youth. We have the lovely young ladies, the Omega ladies. They are going to come up and they are going to perform the Phenomenal Woman, because a lot of us know that just as back in the day it was hard for Dr. King and all the black men and minority men at that time in our modern society, the people that are dealing with the most right now is our black women. So without further ado, can we give a round of applause to the Omega ladies? Got the business cards and okay. You on IG now? I'm on IG now. Okay. All right. Yeah, we did. Get it. Let me know when we ready.
All right,
That shit
so
all been recorded, obviously.
it was.
Oh, what's that? Oh, we lit. We got money in.
Like you see where you put your left
Oh, you
foot?
gotta stay on here.
No. So you don't want to look directly at him or at the camera. So you want to face like this.
What's going on, world? This is Sir Aimézing. As you can see, I'm wearing some FIBA World Championship gear, including the FIBA Retro 12s. You can find all this gear at a street game near you. You know what you stand for? You need to compete. All right, let's slap it up. 1, 2, boom.
Don't mess up.
1, 2, boom.
It's perfect. Don't mess it up.
1, 2, boom.
Yes.
1, 2, boom. Ooh.
It's perfect so far.
Ooh.
You know how like some people
1,
cut
2,
orange?
boom.
Perfect.
We got the ketchup on his hand, but it's good.
You know how some
Let's go. Perfect.
you know how some people
Alright.
cut orange?
Session 1 is done, fellas.
Nice.
Yay.
Hey, Sir Aimézing here. Y'all tune into the very first episode of How I Came Up. It's gonna be streaming on Scoville TV. Our very first episode, our guest is Benny the Butcher. Y'all tune in.
So are you guys still looking, because if you're up to about 80, are you still looking for any more vendors or are you full at the moment?
I put it like this. If somebody want to call Miss Lynn or myself between today and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
And make it happen,
We'll make it happen. We want the more the merrier. We want
Okay,
everybody to be there.
so how can they reach you?
I'll say the best way to reach me would be on Instagram, Sir_Aime__ZING. And then on the flyer as well, you can get that on the website here at WBLK, where you could contact Miss Lynn as an alternative option.
Okay, yep, I've got all of the details on our website, WBLK.com. Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 6th, 5 to 10 p.m., Johnny B. Wiley Stadium, 1100 Jefferson Ave, right here in Buffalo. Absolutely free. Want to make it the biggest and best national night out in the country, so come through and let's do it in Buffalo. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for allowing us to spread that word more. Appreciate you. Always looking out when we send them press releases. And look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
Keep saying shift up, man, because I gotta pick you up, man.
I love it. I love the floods. Keep flooding. We need that.
Every time I see you on social media, it's always shift up. So can you talk about what the shift is? And I know you brought some of the shift crew, man. Just what's going on with the shift?
Well, the shift, to break it down, so aside from what the show is, what the concept is, the shift is us right here at this table. The shift is us doing this podcast. The shift is every organization that you work with. The shift is when you decide to be an individual and go on a limb and follow your dream or follow your purpose. And the shift is every human being on this planet. And the shift up is that uphill battle, that struggle, the day-to-day growth. So that's really what the shift is.
What was the concept behind the shift? Why you started?
I have a news background. Broadcasting is what I went to school for, and I just got tired of the idea that we can feed people negative energy consistently. If during the time of putting on a condom or using a female condom or whichever protection you want to use, she changes her mind, the same thing would happen with somebody who changes their mind about tea. It's a process in order to get there. Does that make it a little bit more clear? Got it? Got it?
Guys, I think this is fantastic. I think you guys were great. You guys added a lot to the conversation. I appreciate you gentlemen. Hold on, listen. Appreciate you gentlemen just really giving your time and attentiveness. Aimé was, again, he was not only a student here, he was a basketball player. He's pouring back into what was poured into him. You understand that? Okay, that's why educators, why people love working with young people. It's not just because like we're trying to make you do things, but we're trying to educate you. You understand that? Like this is a great conversation. It was a great dialogue back and forth. I hope that you took away something. 1 or 2 things, that would be great. Okay? Do me a favor, because I know you guys are about to leave, just make sure you throw things out. I know you guys are going to Maple Mirror. Enjoy it, okay? Make sure you pour into the young people like we poured in the year, all right? Make sure you thank these gentlemen on the way out.
Like a lot.
Hit me up.
About to say what up.
All right. Remember your goals. All right. We're looking for you. Work hard. Right. Be easy. All right. All right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sir Aimézing. I am the owner, host of The Shift, but I'm also the president of Morningstar Miracles Foundation, and we are partnering to help two students shift up, one being a local high school senior, the other being a student that's currently in an undergraduate or graduate program pursuing a degree under the bridge of STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. We have a few different events coming up this summer, and we would love to see you there. The first is going to be on June 29th, where we have a youth artist showcase. All artists performing will be 22 or younger, so we would love to see you there. More details to come. The second is our big Shebanga Bang. It is a scholarship fundraising event that we will be having held at Johnny B. Wiley, July 26th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We would love your support as we help these students shift up.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start off with Aimézing.
How's everybody doing tonight? Can we clap one more time for all the artists in the front, please? So I guess it's off the top of the head when it comes to me and I think about mental awareness is I wonder if people are really aware that mental health disorders are just as common as cancer or diabetes. By the numbers, our young people and really people of all ages, especially within the Black community, this is something that a lot of us are suffering with and dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And I guess I'm curious to know if anybody in the crowd has a situation where they feel they like something addressed or like to know where they could go to deal with their own issues or someone close to them that might have those issues. Anybody know anybody affected by it?
Talk about that shift up. Talk about that transition to having those moments like, yo, I didn't think I could do this, but you know what? You kept at it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't realize that shit gets real. Like it gets real as hell. Every successful story that you hear, some real shit happened right before it popped. So just talk about that aspect. And now when you're looking back in retrospect to those emotions that you was feeling.
Yeah, it's like, cause like I live, I'm about to be 34, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not one of those niggas who got on when they was 19 or they was 20. Like I had to live like 3/4 of my life, damn near however old I'm gonna get, half my life to get to this point. So my story is way deeper than you can imagine. Cause I didn't live like 20 years of my life when they did here. I lived 30 years of my life, real life, and then I got here. So it's crazy, like from my brother dying, getting killed, and me being in prison and can't go to the funeral, where I had a call where they supposed to tell the jail was supposed to tell me what happened. They let me get a phone call home. I go get on the phone, and she like, yeah, how you feeling, my baby mother? And I'm like, I'm good. How you? She like, you alright? I'm like, yeah. She like, they didn't tell you. I'm like, tell me what? You know what I'm saying? And she just started bust out crying, and then she tell me that shit. That's what I was saying about crying earlier. Like I told myself I wasn't gonna cry that whole bed, and I was at the end of the bed. I had 90 days left when I got that news. I couldn't help it. Like I cried. You know what I'm saying? Because I had so much shit bottled in, but just living with going to jail and in a situation with my mom, you know what I'm saying? It's like her being addicted to drugs. She been clean for 14 years though, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my mom, I'm proud of her. But growing up under those, you know what I'm saying? My father not really being around, being in and out, or having to raise myself. So I had to live through all of that before I got to this point. And it's real. And it's like right now, I'm like, you ever seen what's the Bruce Leroy shit?
I seen that one time. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm Bruce Lee with the glow around me right now.
Announced that us at Morningstar and The Shift will be partnering with International Child Advancement to do some things, because some people may not know
my family is from the DRC as well. So, Evelyn, is there a place where people can find more information to donate, to help as far as sponsorship goes as the summer comes along?
What's next for the shift?
Some big things. That's it. That's it. I'm not saying no more. I'm not expanding. There's some big things. So y'all stay tuned. Special shout out to everybody that's in here. Why everybody get in front of the camera too? We might as well everybody bring it in.
Come on,
everybody
bring it
in.
in.
Thanks a lot. Come in here too. Corey, you want to pull up too? Everybody get in here.
I don't even know if I can get here.
Man, you get in.
Because I got the joint.
I'm the funny guy.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot.
I'm a little
Go on
nervous.
that side of him.
I'm nervous with him behind me. I don't know what's going on. I can't see. I've got eyes that like my
I'm the
ass.
funny guy over here.
Is everybody?
We're not going to picture the video.
I'm about to say, but I'm going to get
Everybody got to pose and stay still for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's like the mannequin challenge.
We doing the foot?
We on the phone?
Yeah.
We just shot in front of the camera. Providing the energy. Shout out to the OG Black Rose Productions. Y'all stay tuned. They ask what's next for the shift. Big thing. So what was the question I asked you guys? I need to answer it. I joined the shift.
Yeah.
My eyes.
Or check that like start / join.
So for me, I would say the reason why I joined the shift is similar to what you said, right? Us being right here in this connection. Being able to connect to everybody here. Like I can go around the circle and talk about how ACE has helped me in so many ways with the shift, but in life as well. Putting that pressure on at the same time as letting me know that you should never put yourself on a timetable, and that's what the shift really is. We're all from different ages, different backgrounds, at a different place in life, at a different point on that shift up, right? So aside from the fact that I probably be annoying him sometimes because I'm always talking about the shift, yeah, he's really helped me. That's my brother right there. To have somebody like, oh yeah, that's how we all started, right? Boom. So then to have somebody like Aaron, right? So Aaron is now getting in front of the camera. This is the first time getting in front of the camera with us on the shift, but he's expressed that he's ready. He's ready to host. Like I said, he's ready to talk about topics that actual teams are dealing with. Those are the people that we're really trying to reach because we want to help them shift up and elevate. Having somebody like JV, right? So Javon, yeah, we met through Duke, but we've been able to contact each other. We've been able to talk on a consistent basis throughout the weeks. And what he did at Damien is pretty spectacular. Starting a whole, basically, radio spectrum, creating culture, creating a whole radio system now that there's a studio that we use now to do our podcast. That's the innovation that young man created. So to be able to be somebody that can help him as he helps me as well, that's the opportunity that the shift brings, right? Connecting with you, right? So your energy is awesome, right? And I appreciate your support because you were in the background in a way, checking us out last year, coming around doing sets, and you were always providing positive reinforcement, giving that energy. And that's those type of speeches, the small talk and stuff like that on set. That's what, when it gets tough, that's what allows us to keep going on. Having somebody like you, right? So it's a beautiful thing having a conversation with your pops and him telling me that you know everything about sports, because I'm gonna tell you something, I was that kid too. My grandfather, my uncles, people used to call me, yo, hey, how much does Kobe average? Kobe this year's average 28.3 points per game. The Lakers is 27-35 right now, so on and so forth. Having that at such a young age and being able to retain that much information and be attentive is a beautiful thing. So having the opportunity now for you to get in front of a mic and, you know what I mean, talk about that knowledge, share the knowledge that you have is a beautiful thing. And we met back in September at American Idol, right?
Yeah,
just me saying hello, boom, he tells me he went to Full Sail University, which is probably the best film school in the country outside of New York Film Academy. And it's understanding that this man right here is going to write a big time film. It's just when the time is right for that shit to come in place. So in the meantime, him being able to talk about sports and me being able to help him out in that way is something that really helps me. C-Mac right here, this young king right here, we talk multiple times a week. He might hit me and be like, I'm going through something. He always comes to me in a way to make me feel good because he puts pressure on me to continue. Like he's gonna head the leadership podcast, but he doesn't understand that he's leading me even though at times he feels like I'm helping him. Because knowing that I've got somebody who's looking at me to be Sir Aimézing, to be that individual is a constant pressure. So I try to go around full circle. That is why the shift exists, because the shift is about shifting up, making that statement, making the decision to choose your path, to create your future. And that's what we've been doing, and it's a major blessing because in retrospect, a year ago, we were in such a different place. So boom, get off my soapbox.